Hey, it's Pupmeister, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make a classic elevator. You know I like my elevators, and this is probably the very first elevator I ever made years ago. Today I'm going to show you how to make a legitimate working elevator, and you can make it as tall or high as you wish. In this particular case, I'm inside a mine shaft, and I'm going to put the elevator in here and go to the very top of this mountain. Let's take a look at what you need. You are going to need 3 sticky pistons, 1 regular piston. I'm going to use some blocks of quartz, but you basically just need any kind of block that you want to maybe doll it up with. You're going to need a few just building blocks. I'm just going to use cobblestone. You're going to need 5 redstone, 2 observers, 2 obsidian, 6 slime blocks, 2 buttons. And if you're on the outside of a cliff, like maybe a ravine or something like that, you could use glass on the outside. So you can kind of look as you go up. But in this particular case, we are inside solid rock, so we won't need the glass at all. So let's get started. So the first thing you want to do is dig out a section like this, and then a 3x3 square behind it. Of course, being in a mine shaft will present some of its own issues. So let me deal with this, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and I fixed it up. So basically what you want is just in front of where you want to start, dig down. And you want to go down 4 squares. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. You want to be 4 down, and you want to go 2 forward, just like that. And then you want to be, or have a little 3x3 square right here. Okay? And this is pretty much going to be your elevator shaft. So wherever you want the top to be, you're going to have to take the coordinates of this area and then dig down until you go through the roof there, and then you'll have your elevator shaft. Now over here, first thing we want to do is throw in a sticky piston, and then whatever miscellaneous block you want to use. And then right here, we're going to put the obsidian. And this is where we're going to grab some of the slime blocks. So 1, 2. You want to go 2 up. And then, now since I'm in survival, you might have to use some other blocks just to be able to, go up and put things in. So you want to put an observer right there with the butt in the air. And then you want to put another sticky piston facing upwards. I think we're just going to have to move that. Now here is where you want to go up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we want to come down. See how much fun you can have? Bouncing up and down. Alright, so here is where you want to put your next sticky piston, or sorry, your observer, on your second block up. So just like that. And you want the bum facing downwards. And now you want to put the other sticky piston and you want it facing down, just like that. Okay? Now as you can tell, kind of blocked myself in here. So you're going to want to take another building block of whatever kind, and then you want to grab one of your redstone and put it on top like that. And then we could probably block this in. And then just to make life easier, I think I'm just gonna do that. Now this is usually where I'm going to start prettying it up a little bit. Now I'm gonna crouch and just put that on top. And then one more would go right there. And this part right here, you're also going to have to dig upwards as it's part of your elevator shaft. Okay? Okay, so let's just place the next one right there. And then we just need to start digging. So, now it's time to go to the top and start digging down. So let's take a look at what the coordinates are here. -500 and -743. Okay, so that's the shaft where we're going up, and then we need the 3 behind it as well. Okay, so -500 and -743. We'll catch you on the top. Okay, so here we are on the top, and this 500 and -743, that's the spot. Okay, so that's where we want to start digging. And remember, we need to dig the 3 by 3 out here as well. Okay? So now, we just basically have to dig all the way down. Of course, be careful when you're digging. You don't want to fall into some big chasm or pool of lava or whatever. But when you're digging out a bunch of area like this, then it's a lot easier not to fall or get into trouble, because you can always move over and not be standing on top of what you're digging. Now with this type of elevator, as I told you at the beginning, it doesn't matter how high you have to go. So you can build it from the lowest of low to the highest of high, and it doesn't really matter. Well, it looks like we're pretty much there. All right. I really don't want to go down here, but I can always make my way out here. So just need to put this back in. All right, look at that, all the way up. So that's awesome. So now before we can actually get the elevator running, put down the button, that'll activate it, but we need to do something up at the top now still. So I'll see you when we're back up there. Okay, so we are back. So you want to create a 3 high, just like that, and 1 out front. And then over here, you want to place your obsidian, and then just a block of whatever. And then this is where you want to put, I'm going to crouch because I don't want to fall down there, but you want to put the piston so it's facing downwards, just like that. And then you want to come on back up and grab your 4 remaining redstone and just put it across like that. Down we go. And your very last button goes right there. And then as far as the rest is concerned, you can fill this in with whatever you like. You know, just make walls around and just make it look pretty. I'm not going to bother at the moment, but that's all you have to do. It's done. So let's go downstairs and check out how it works. All right, so here we are. And of course, you can make this look a little nicer too if you really want to. You know, can do something like that. You can even, if you really wanted to, put a slab or something right there, or even right there, and then you'd be in a little cubby. But I like leaving it open because, you know, you can look up on your way up. So all you have to do now is push the button, and away we go. Now the one other thing you might want to do, although I don't have to here, is just kind of change. You could change some of the blocks on your way up just so you have something different to look at. And there you go. And you're up. And this is what it looks like when it's parked up here. That's another reason I left it open, so you could kind of see what it looks like here. And then of course when we push the button, it'll push the regular piston down, which will activate the observer, and the whole thing will move down the other way. So here we go. And it just moves down just like that. It's a legitimate working elevator. And there we go. We're back down in the mine shaft. So I hope you liked our little elevator today. I think there's definitely places you can use it. And like I said, if you were outside, then the middle white blocks that you see right behind me above the doorway could all be glass all the way up. And then you would basically be looking out. And then you'd have to make some kind of platform at the top so you could get out. But it all depends how and where you want to use this. But it's fairly simple, and it doesn't take too many resources. And as you can tell, it works great, and it can be as long as you want it to be. You just have to dig the shaft. That's really the only thing. So thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like if you did like the video. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you soon. Bye for now.